I was like, yo, I didn't even know. I thought you was doing business. Bro, you should be professional. Yo, what up, everybody? This is Coffee and Bonghits. I'm gonna push this, then we're gonna get started. Oh,
Can't get that shit again.
what's up, Aaron? What's up, Fender? I don't gotta shoot, I got shooters. I'm cooler than the coolest.
Hey, I don't got to shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that I'm about the ball. All of my niggas is savages. Mean up the pole like some scavengers. I know that them fly, I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the boss like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Watch the shit out and let the cat up out the bag. I get naked and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decadent creamery everywhere. I represent me, it's a love affair. Smelling the trees, it's a buzzing here. Carry down with the team if you weren't prepared. Hey, this is my style. I do it to get some attention. Hey, the crowd going wild, so I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrowed your style, but you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire no pension. I just get the bread at the food. Apply sandwich bread and make it smooth. A movement gon' move, that's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breezy clearly walked the ass over here. I ain't sorry. Maggots, you think I ran out with your beer? I ain't sorry. You're tripping cause you think I stole your career? I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry, not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You got options, nigga, choose. Keep it popping like a tool. Or your bitch pussy hole in my crew. Colder than the ice under illusion.
Yo, sorry that
Cartel in the building still. They're popping the pills.
I'm having a hard time real quick. Sorry, I was fucking arguing on the phone. Isn't that awesome when somebody respects your time so fucking little that you're still arguing 4 minutes into your show? Love that, love that, love that, love that, love that. Ain't got time for it, bro. Ain't got time for it. Well, if I tell you some shit is some shit, then you just go and keep saying some shit. And then I'm like, well, don't you think it'd be cool if some other shit was happening? And he's like, fuck your shit. And you're like, oh, fuck that shit then. Disrespectful ass fucking. Man, people just think they got access to your energy all the time, right? Like they don't even care. They don't even care. They're just like, yo, let me get that energy. You're just like, no. And they're like, no, let me get it. You're like, nah, how about no? How about you can't have my energy? Yo, that's the number one way that I've learned in my life to find success. Is to just cut a motherfucker off, man. Oh yeah, sorry, church kids. I will just cut a mofo off without even like the like. I don't even care. But even worse, look, yeah, even worse for you, even better for me. I won't even tell you you're cut off. You'll just be walking dead. Right? Like if I actually say you're dead to me, then that gives you like a piece of my energy. And then you're holding on to this little gem of my energy, right? And then you're like, oh, Jesse said I'm dead to him. Man, Jesse didn't say nothing to you. Nothing. Just leave me alone. Right? Hey, who's in the house? What's up, team? I see you, Jess. I see you, Corey, Finda, Sarah. Oops. Look, we'll just go through the whole Finda. It's Fenda in the morning, saying hi to everybody. We should just make that a regular segment on our show. It's Fenda in the morning. Okay, look, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now. Some people might wonder, did some people might wonder is hold on, let me back let me back up and remind you guys that today's episode and all episodes are brought to you by standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. Standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. If you use the promo code Coffee and Bong Hits, then you will get 10% off your entire order. Also, here's a reminder that today, always, every day, you should be watching this show on urbansurvivorman.com, home of the Aloha Wall Walker, my favorite logo in the business. Okie doke. Let me keep pushing. Boom. That's what I leave in my wake, out of my effing face. Ugh. Yo, every day at 10:35 a.m., we play incredible, energetic hip-hop performances from somewhere in the annals of my memory, not my anal memory. That's right. I mean, that's not right. This is right. 10:35 a.m. a music video to show the smoke to. Also, don't forget, if you need a mullet in your heart, but you don't want one in your head, put one on your face with a pair of these sick mullet polarized custom UV eyewear. And Shane McLemore toys and custom action figures. Boom, 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 boom. Go follow them. They're funny as shit. Hey, you can see the show on the 5XL. You can watch the videos. All you got to do is go to the 5xl.com. That's right, the 5, the X, the L.com. And then it be like that sometimes. Hold on, let me get to. I still am supposed to share this. Like, I don't like sharing my shit, but people are like, Jesse, share it. I'm like, I don't care. It's Fenda in the morning, saying hi to everybody. And don't forget, my man, Dirty Digital hosts Unblocked on the blockchain every Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific. It's a good show. You should watch it. I like it. And you can join the Kudokan Token Discord group and get free tokens. You get free airdrops, man. I ain't even playing. Get the Kudokans. Shout out to the page. Bloom. Let's go like this. Doom. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this. Share the page. Where's the 5? Blammo. There we go. Sorry. I got to remember every morning I got to upload it to the 5. There's so much I got to do to make this shit work. Okay. Also, if you see me hanging out on this show and smoking pot, most likely it is a Binger Glass Designs piece. Binger Glass Designs, the maker of this and this. Oh my God. Look at my water. Oh my God, I feel like my wiener just fell out. And it was like, oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. Not if my wiener fell out, I'd be embarrassed. I'm just saying, there's a blush factor going on. Holy shit. Okay. You know, I might as well take advantage of this opportunity and hit this real quick. Hey, just tell me real quick, what are you smoking on this morning? And I'll handle the rest of it. What are you smoking on this morning? Oh, man. Remember, we got one rule. No coffee, yo. No coffee. They said, Jesse, how you going to have a show where you smoke pot? How you going to have a show where you smoke pot if you can't even if you smoke pot, you're going to cough. And I say, nah, right. If you smoke pot, you're going to cough. You shouldn't get a show. I'll be fine. I can just, what's up, Erica? Dream Queen, smoking a Dream Queen. No coughing, no cat calling. No coughing, no cat calling. That's it. 2 rules. I see you, Erica. We missed you. Your mama was in here yesterday. Hey, cherry limeade flower. That's bomb. Cherry lemonade. That sounds delicious, actually. Okay, what was I doing? Hey, let's jump into some news today. I feel like we kind of strayed away a little bit. And before I get into the news, I'm going to say two things. One, I'm going to talk very, very briefly about the situation itself. And then, in addition to that, I'm going to talk about the presidential responses to it. Because apparently Joe Biden was able to negotiate a ceasefire, which is big. That's huge. But there's been a lot of ceasefires in my life. Like from the time I was a little kid to the time I am now, I've heard the word. They've agreed to a ceasefire more times than I even know what I heard it for. So while that is fantastic and it has an immediate impact on saving lives right now, and maybe tomorrow, it's not really a harbinger of long-term peace, and it really doesn't guarantee peace in the future because there's a lot of different actors at stake, right? And I think a lot of people need to understand that there's so many different agents going on, and these people can bomb Israel, but it's not really the Palestinians, right? It's a military offshoot in the best interest of Palestine, right? So then Israel's like, oh shit, Palestine's shooting at us. And then the people in Palestine that weren't shooting at them are getting fucked up. And the closest example I could think of to this would be is if everybody in Portland was getting their houses blown up because the protesters downtown broke some windows, right? And Ted Wheeler was like, oh, all of the citizens of the community are breaking windows. And people are like, whoa, it's not all the citizens of the community breaking the windows. But that is how it's represented, right? And that's who's punished for it. And you know, when Israel blows up a school or a hospital or somebody's birthday party or something, they say, well, we think that the bad guys were hiding in there. So I know my role. I'm going to stay in my lane. I know that Americans like to act like know-it-alls, and Americans like to act like they have all the answers. I don't. I got a lot of questions. I try to read. I try to stay abreast, right? I just hope for peace, but obviously that's Palestinian land. It's obviously Palestinian land, okay? Now, I think it's very interesting. I saw a quote from Joe Biden that might be 20 or 30 years old. And Joe Biden said 20 years ago, he said, if we do not protect Israel, then America will have to create an Israel. Because of the blind eye that was turned to the atrocities committed against the Jewish people during the Holocaust, the whole world has a responsibility now to preserve that culture and those people in the reservation that was created under the resolution, right? Okay, so here's the weird thing about that, though, is that the United States is the country that set the blueprint for the Nazis to use in their genocide campaign against the Jews, because the Nazis admittedly based their programs of eugenics on the American genocide and erasure of the First Nation indigenous people. Here's the thing, man. This shit happens all through history. All through history, right? No matter what we do, it's going to happen when we're gone. It's going to happen while we're here. It's going to happen in the van while we're standing on the van shaking our fists. There is no answer. There is no answer. But it's important that you preserve your energy the best you can. Dig? So, the second thing I want to talk about is a lot of this has been created. This pressure was created during the previous administration of Donald Trump, right? By exalting the presence and partnering up with Netanyahu and creating this global, right? Like Trump's not the only global despot in the world, right? Trump is just one of many. He's just ours. He's our ugly baby. But there's a lot of them, right? Netanyahu's definitely one of them. So Joe Biden came out. Everybody's like, Joe Biden, why don't you bust in a freestyle? Donald Trump will be clowning on these fools. Joe Biden was like, you know what? We publicly support Israel, but we're going to apply our influence in private, right? You don't have to put your lunch. You don't have to like take everything out of your lunch pail every time you eat lunch, right? That's like the kids that pull their pants all the way off their ass when they're just peeing at the urinal. You don't have to be that dude. Don't tell somebody more than they need to know. Yo, Joe Biden probably went on a side phone call with Netanyahu and was like, listen, Jacques, I swear to God I didn't write that joke. I swear to God when I leaned forward, I didn't even have that joke. Listen, Jacques. Okay, because he's a Euro, right? And I understand Israel isn't European, but from my ethnocentric perspective, they're all Euros to me until you get to India. Everybody's a Euro that way. But the fact that Joe Biden didn't come out and be like, you know what, you're a loser. This guy's a loser. You're a loser. Because those people really aren't losers, right? So calling somebody not a loser. Calling somebody a loser should be safe for people that really are losers. Yo, good morning, Krista. Yo, Finda, you missed somebody, man. Somebody snuck through. Finn is like the Walmart security person of the show, right? If they come in, Finn has got to go, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Bonghits. And then on the way out, if they try to leave, it's going to be like, where are you going? Got a receipt? And then they'll just break and try to run. Okay. Oh, man. So much going on. You know, that same shit is happening in Hawaii. Do you know there's 1,000 islands in Hawaii, but people only live on 7 of them? And the Walmart bags only have 5? It's so crazy to me. Okay. So what I was going to do is I was going to first tell you that we're going to jump into some news. And then I was going to talk about moving to Australia. Do you know hey, good morning, Lady Amore. Hey, if there's anybody I'm missing, sorry, Fenda, you're slipping. Look. Man, okay, let me hit this again. Hey, remember, if I'm smoking, then I'm smoking probably out of a Bigger Glass Designs. Not this one. You know why not this one? Because I'm smoking just like dab oil on top of weed. Right, so I lean back. Oops. Hey, did I already tell you guys that if you want some plastic shoes, some waterproof plastic shoes, if you want that, then you can You got two choices. You can spend like $50 or $60 on some real Crocs, or you can fuck around and get some fake Crocs that only cost you like $8 or something. And here's the good part. You will not get a chance to fall in love with them because they'll either give you a blister or they will break before you ever get a chance to be like, you know what? I think I could wear those with long pants. Because that's the problem with real Crocs is if you get fake Crocs, they're going to break and hurt you, so you won't have to worry about it. Does that make sense? Okay, remember this. You should be watching this show on urbansurvivorman.com. Wow, look how those backgrounds almost match up. Yes, yes, y'all. And it very seldomly stops. You should, of course, be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. Okay, so look. There's a story I wanted to. Should I go into the regular news first? I got 8 minutes. Yeah, let's go into the regular news because that way, if I don't get back to Australia, that will still be there. But if I don't get back to the news will be different next week. Do you know that yesterday on yesterday's show there was a bug that flew right in front of the camera, like right here, and it flew so fast I couldn't tell what it was. And then I was like, "What the hell do I have a bug on the camera for?" And then I looked, and up in the top corner of my kitchen, there was a bunch of bugs. And I was like, what the fuck is there a bunch of bugs here for? And then guess what? There was some potatoes that had turned into brown potato water. And I'm sure it didn't just happen yesterday. So the fact that I went, today's Friday, yesterday was Thursday. I've been home since Monday. Man. Yo, what's up, Lincoln City? I see you. How's the weather? I might just jam over there. I almost tried to go to Florence today. I had a potential to do some business in Florence, but I put the squash on that one. Okay, let's just jump into some real news real quick. That'll be okay with me. So Yeah, there's the real news. All right, let's just go through some headlines real quick. All right, top headline on CNN. Israeli forces in violent confrontations with Palestinians outside Al-Aqsa Mosque after Gaza ceasefire. Man, isn't that what I just said? Isn't that what I just said? I said, man, so when I woke up, it said there was a ceasefire. How long ago was that? 1 hour ago, yep. So that's exactly what I was talking about. I said, in my life, I heard the word ceasefire a lot. Oh, you know what? There's a story about the cicadas I want to tell about too. Do you know, like, if you smoke a cicada's butt or something, you get freaking high? Can cicadas get you high? Let me see. It's big news right now, I think. News, the cicadas. Cicadas getting high, horny, super sex from fungus that makes their butts fall off, expert says. Yep, look. Okay, let me give you this first story first that I was already on. So remember, I told you guys that my whole life, because look, I grew up in a news household, right? When I wasn't getting child abused, the news was on in the background. So I grew up watching the news every day. And I heard a lot about ceasefires. Yo, this was back in the day when I wasn't exactly sure what a guerrilla was, when they were talking about like Lebanese guerrillas and Nicaraguan guerrillas and all over the world, right? There's Sandinistas, and then over in the Middle East, there was guerrillas, and I was pretty sure that it wasn't freaking monkeys, right? But I didn't know what it was, right? I didn't know. I know it's not something funny to laugh about, but I just knew it couldn't be real gorillas. But I would just pause for, they would say, gorillas this morning broke into a school and stole the bus. And they're like, wait, hold on. Then I'd be like, what if though? What if it was real gorillas? Oh, man. Okay, let's see what else Google News has. BBC says the Democrats' tectonic shift on the conflict. Whoa. Washington Post headline says Senator Ted Cruz insulted a woke, emasculated U.S. Army. He insulted an ad. Yeah, CNN says Ted Cruz is totally cool with trolling the military. Man, you know, CNN is every bit as bad as Fox News. For real. They're just Fox News for the good guys. But sometimes they're not the good guys, man. They do a lot of fake concern trolling. Like, don't act like you're woke. Because I remember when we first did the hands up, don't shoot. You were in Ferguson and you were trolling Mike Brown's people. Yo, what's up, ADM? There you go, Fenda. Okay. Hey, yo, they recovered from COVID only to die of black fungus. What we know about the disease sweeping India. Black fungus disease linked to COVID. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Let me track down this exact thing. Hold on, pick it up. I can only have one window open at a time, so if I chase the one, I gotta move the other. This looks scary. They recovered from COVID only to die of black fungus. What we know about the disease sweeping India. Yeesh. Also, if you look over on the right, Sharon Stone says she can't stop the triple X cut of Basic Instinct. Damn. And a former Virginia OBGYN sentenced to 59 years in prison for doing that. Can't believe people are still getting sentenced for that. I'm not chasing that article. I'll chase this one though. Stay with me, read it with me. In early May, doctors in India began raising the alarm about a rise in mucormycosis. In early May, doctors in India began raising the alarm about a rise in mucormycosis, a rare and potentially deadly infection, also known as black fungus. Many of those being infected are coronavirus patients or those who have recently recovered from COVID-19, whose immune systems have been weakened by the virus or who have underlying conditions, most notably diabetes. Oh, how effed up is that? You already got diabetes and then you're going to find some shit that targets diabetes that's not even. Yo, a fungus is an intelligent creature. Fungus is like, it might not. You know what? Don't let me speak out of turn. Fungus might not be an intelligent creature. I think it is, but I don't like to play scientist or outdoor school teacher if I don't know. So look, we can all go back, do some homework because right now it's the bottom of the hour and I swear to God, one day this week I was going to get Red Panda dropped right at 10:30. This is Coffee and Bong Hits. If you're listening to this in a podcast form, I love you. I'll tell you what to do when we come back. It's got to drop at 10:30. All right. Did you guys get a chance to figure out if the black mold is intelligent? Let me see. No way. Oh, it's so dope. Okay, hold on. Don't. Oh man, yeah. This is so okay. I don't know. So we can move ahead in this story without knowing. No, thank you. Goddamn CNN. Okay, we can move ahead on this story without knowing whether fungus is intelligent or not, and then I'm sure later on we can just revisit it. Let me just get this out because in 4 minutes I'm gonna be on time, and in 4 minutes I got a dope ass performance. Remember yesterday when we found that Digital Underground and Naughty by Nature show? You know what? For the next month, I could just play cuts out of that performance, and we would have our 1035s completely filled. Because remember, every day at what time? At what time? At what time? At 10:35, we at 10:35 we at 10:35 we play music. Oh my god, I'm so sparked right now. Apparently, okay, I could not find that button for nothing. Okay, so let's go back to the story. In the past few weeks, thousands of black fungus cases have been reported across the country, with hundreds hospitalized and at least 90 dead. Two states have declared it an epidemic, and the central government has made it a notifiable disease. Here's what we know about black fungus and its spread in India. How do you get it and what are the symptoms? Black fungus is caused by mold found in damp environments like soil or compost, and it can attack the respiratory tract. It's not contagious and it does not spread from person to person. Several types of fungi can cause the disease. These fungi are harmful to most people, but can cause serious infections with, oh man, so, whoa. Oh, damn. You guys see that part? I was just about to pull. I was just about to pull out of this story too. You see this shit? The disease begins to manifest as skin infection in the air pockets located behind our forehead, nose, cheekbones, and in between the eyes and teeth, said the Indian Health Ministry in a statement on May 14th. It then spreads to eyes, lungs. It can even spread to the brain. It leads to blackened or discoloration over the nose, blurred or double vision, chest pain, breathing difficulties, and coughing of blood. One of the ways mucormycosis travels is by invading the blood vessels, said Dr. Hemant Thakur, consultant physician and cardiometabolic specialist at Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai. Oh my gosh. It compromises the circulation to the distal organ and thus produces what is called as necrosis or death of tissue, which then becomes black. So it is given the name black fungus. In the most severe cases, the infection goes through the blood vessels to the brain. Whoa, look. It got the disease goes all the way back to 1885. Boom. That definitely sounded a lot more sinister than I thought it was. I mean, oh shit, it's 10:35. All right, y'all motherfuckers ain't ready for this. This is so dope that I found this because, like I said yesterday, if I was getting married to somebody, I would want Guard Your Grill to be like the wedding song, right? Like the moment the minister is like, I now pronounce you husband and wife, just be like, and then just be like, Guard Your Grill, knuckle up. I got married, so what's up? All right, look, but that set by Naughty by Nature was just they were the opening act for that, or at least they were the first act on the video. There might have been some local act, but yo, I found this and this is pretty dope. Yo, shout out to a young Shock G and a super short looking Money B and Tupac as a backup dancer. What?
I want everybody in the house. Check out my DJ. Come on. Go DJ, go DJ, go DJ, go DJ, go DJ, go DJ. No, don't stop. Come on. Now break it down. Dude, slow, slow. Slow. Yeah. What's up? It's my man Dope or what? Come on, play it, Smooth.
Yo, check it out. Right now, Digital Underground wants to take you all the way around the world and back. Y'all with that? I said, are y'all with that? Well, check this shit out. I know y'all know the words to this one, so sing along with me, y'all. Come on. All around the world, same song. Everybody in the house, sing it. All around the world, same song. I can't hear you. All around the world, same song. Yo, we've been all around the world. All around the world, same song. Check it out, y'all. Clap.
Came to the party to get naughty, get my rocks on, eat popcorn, watch you move your body to the pop song that I'm singing, ding-a-linging, funky beats ringing, everybody swinging in the place as I kick the J's, easy WhatsApp, R&B mixing with the hip hop swing beat, champagne in my hand, it won't be long till I'm gone. Sing! It's just a freestyle, meanwhile we'll keep the beat kicking. Sweat dripping, girlies in the limo eating chicken. Oops, don't get the grease on your pantyhose. I love you, Rover, move over, I gotta blow my nose. Sneezing, but still I'm pleasing to all the slimmies. Pull out my Jimmy, time to get busy with a Jenny. If it's good plenty, don't you know? There I go, there I go, there I go. But I don't go nowhere without my gym hat. When I'm rapping and she's clapping and I'm strapping cause I'm smarter than that. Then baby, me can get along. Booty after booty, it's just the same old song. Sing!
Same song.
Come on, y'all, I can't hear you.
All around the world, same song.
Yeah, all the people in the back.
All around the world, same song.
Come on.
All around the world, same song.
Yeah.
All around the world, same song. All around the world, same song. Check it out. It's Money P, the freaky dinky, the squeaky wiki up and down. Well, as a matter of fact, I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak. So while I'm training, entertaining, when I got fame and the bases, I touch too much of me to try to relay it. Hey yo, you saw me on cable and grit. I busted in it, I was going to win. Like Clark Gable, whacking over it, it's the same old song. Shorty, same festival hat, she the same form.
Hypothetical, political, lyrical, miracle whip, just like butter. But I'm the legit, cause I'm the Humpty, not Humpty Dumpty, but Humpty Hump. Here a hump, there a hump, everywhere a Humpty Hump. So just listen, not distant, don't get us wrong. But to us it's just the same old song. Just watch, we're the underground, we like to rock and you can't stop this. Tupac, go ahead and rock.
Yeah, I clown around when I hang around with the underground. Cause I used to clown, sing them down when I come around. Cast me, when they pass me, they used to diss me, harass me. Now they ask me if they can kiss me. Give the fame, people change, wanna live their life. Same song, can't go wrong if I play a nice guy.
Play the fame, what's the change, now that we became strong? 1, 2.
It's the same song. All around the world, same song.
Come on, sing that shit.
All around the world, same song.
Yeah.
Sing it.
You know what? I said all around the world, same song.
I don't hear you. All around the world, same song.
Yo, hold on. Keep the beat going. But I don't hear nobody in the house. So I know Digital Underground can get some more love to that in the Bay Area. So on the count of three, I want everybody in the house. Come on. 1, 2, 3, kick it. All the people in the back, I can't hear you. Now everybody in the house, come on. Cool. Cool. Yeah. That's good enough for me.
Damn, that was so dope. That was so dope to me. I don't give a fuck. Like, man, yesterday I watched that just hypnotized forever. Forever. Man, that Naughty by Nature set in that video is so fire. So fire. Okay, look, guys, I'm just going to slide over real quick to the story about the cicadas. Not the Estes cicadas. Well, Alabama just overturned its decade-old ban on yoga in schools. Did you guys even know there was a ban on yoga in schools? Damn it, I was just about to switch to the cicada story, too. Hold on, look. You see this shit, man? Alabama overturns decades-old ban on yoga in schools. God damn, can't have our kids turn out all flexible and shit. Do something about it. All right. Now, this is the best part right here. This is where, see where it says for you. That's when I get to push this button and go, hold on, I got a specific little thing I put right here. There we go. Now it's time for my news, not your news, because your news, frankly, if I can be frank here, right? Your news sucks, all right? Along the Columbia River, making a monument of the land. What does that even mean? If it's in my interests, it's probably ancient geology. Because I don't understand that, right? So I'm always trying to Google it. That's one thing I wish I was smarter about is geology. I'm not even smart enough about geology to pretend I know something on the internet. I just go, shit, man, I don't know, Jesus. That's my answer for every geological question. Like, how are waterfalls made? Shit, I don't know, Jesus. Give me some more acid. That's my answer to everything. But one of these days, I swear I'll become a geological expert. Europe unveils plans to bring GPS and Skype to the moon with satellites. Okay, here's the thing. Europe plans to unveil Skype to the moon. It's so up to me. The reason that is in my news for me is because the moon is fake. And I Google that a lot, so that's why it shows up. But that's from space.com. Look at this. Vacation rental scam causes nightmare for Hawaiian realtors and customers. I bet when I was just on the island with Zone and Max, we got an Airbnb. And I wanted to get this other one, but it looked like if you went there and got it, you would have to fight the owner. So we didn't get that one. We got this other one where I knew I could lick the owner. She was only like yay tall. Like, I could mop this lady. Get the room. If anything goes wrong, I'll just... She probably is like a Tai Chi master. Bam! Just hits me in the chest like, oh, damn. Why did I see that coming? I've seen you guys at the park literally 100 times. Oh, how do I not remember that move? You only got one move. Okay, give me back where I belong. As the pandemic recedes, Oregon unemployment requirements set to return. That's good. That's good. Got shit to do. Give me my old money. 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 As pandemic recedes, Oregon unemployment is set to return. All right. Oh yeah, Arizona official says voting machines should be replaced after audit. Bros, do you guys know what's going on in Arizona right now? A team called. You guys know about the Cyber Ninjas? Cyber Ninjas. So the Cyber Ninjas are like an election securities team, but they're fake and they're dumb. They're super dumb. Oh my God, they're so effing dumb. Fuck, stupid, dumb. You just read their quotes. It's incredible. They're like, oh, somebody stole all the data. And the president was like, they stole all the data. Or that old president, they stole all the data in Arizona. You saw that, right, Victor? And then 2 days, 3 days later, they're like, oh, never mind. It was just over here. We found it. Man, I need to shave. My beard's starting to get itchy. So it's time to either go swing or Paul Ryan to headline fundraiser for anti-Trump Republican Adam Kinzinger. God, is there anybody that could be weaker than somebody that was down with Trump, that fell off the Trump wagon, and then is now trying to gain their fame by attacking Trump? That's crazy. People do that to me all the time. They're like, we don't like Spumberg. But then I pull a wave, and then they're like caught up in the wave, and then they like realize they're getting like energetic returns on their investments. So then they're like, well, situations. And then I'm just like the same person the whole fucking time. And then when it's over, they're like, Dad, Spumberg, he wasn't that mean to me. Like, fuck off, nerd. Oh, man. How about this shit, yo? Look, let me tell you one thing. Oh, here. This is what I was going to tell you. Biden is trying too hard to win GOP support and not tear this country apart, right? Like everybody expected, he was just going to be like, fuck you, and do whatever he wanted. But he's really, really working hard to bring the country like together and to like negotiate and hash out these policies with a Republican Party that increasingly refuses to budge as usual. And he has the power to do it without them, but he's trying. And so now the finesse move is how long does he wait, right? Because, look, if he just does it too soon, pulls the rug on the Republicans, they're just going to find him to be confrontational, right? Or partisan or purposefully confrontational is like the word, right? It's weird because the Republicans right now will argue to let a sleeping bear lie, right? Like, leave us alone, let us lick our wounds. Like, fuck that. Drive a stake through their goddamn heart, man. Don't let these fools integrate their way back into society. All these insurrectionists and Proud Boys and people that support the Proud Boys. Y'all gonna let those mofos back into this country because you're stupid and you never watched a movie in your life. The Red Skull. Like, why are you Facebook friends with the Red Skull? Oh, man, I don't even know. All right, let's end this week on a high note. And end this week on a high note and talk about bugs on drugs, which is one of my favorite things. Bugs on drugs. Sorry, that was the wrong button to push. Hold on. You know what's cool about cicadas is that cicadas, look, these aren't going to be cicadas. These are going to be like camouflage pants. So don't get alarmed. Bruce, told you. You see these guys? Mr. and Mrs. Cicada Head. Boom. Let's fix that. There you go. Those dudes right there. But they're so loud in Missouri. What the fuck is going on? Oh, those are cicadas. Like I said, what? So there they are. Billions of brood X cicadas have started emerging and taking to the trees in the eastern United States after growing underground for 17 years. And some cicadas are getting infected with the fungus that makes them sex crazed. God damn it, wouldn't you know it? Okay. Look, hey, the cool thing about cicadas is that their life cycles are all so different and they're unique like that. I don't know if that was a redundant sentence, but some cicadas will have like a 3-year pupae cycle, and some will have like a 10-year incubation cycle, which is the same thing. I just didn't want to use the same phrasing. And then these ones right here, these brood X, you know where these ones are from? Brood X? What do you think? What? Look at that. Little Nas X with blood in his shoe, and then you get billions of brood X cicadas from the devil. Look at that. Nas X, brood X cicadas with blood in their eyes. Look, they look just like the sneaker, man. Are you telling me it's a coincidence? Praise Jesus. You start making rap videos with Satan? Praise Jesus. What's more terrifying than an army of billions of cicadas waking up from a 17-year underground slumber and blanketing in neighborhoods like a biblical plague? I told you. I hadn't even read this article before. I told you. This was new news to me, and I told you. A biblical plague. Fungus-ridden, speed-fueled, sex-crazed cicadas, probably. Praise Jesus. A fungus called Massospora. I told you I never read it before. Praise Jesus. A fungus called Massospora cicadina has been. I was going to name my youngest daughter Cicadina. Infecting some brood X cicadas. The legion of red-eyed insects that have been hibernating underground for nearly 17 years until little Nas X rose them from the grave. Although this fungus was first discovered in the 1800s, researchers recently learned about the shoes and the devil. Twerking with the devil, praise Jesus. The researchers found the fungus' chemicals similar to those of hallucinogens like psychedelic mushrooms, said Gene Kritsky, a cicada expert. If you're such a cicada expert, tell me, what's your youngest daughter's name? Is it Cicadina? But it ain't Cicadina. The effects of the fungus are strange but true. It causes their butts to fall off. Kritsky told New Jersey Advanced Media, probably exactly like that, noting the fungus attacks male cicadas, so they lose their genitals and are no longer able to produce. Hold on. You said butts, you really meant their junk? Or do they keep their junk in their trunk? I did not write that joke earlier. It's just the natural evolution of the thought process. However, it won't stop them from trying. Kritsky said male cicadas who are infected with the fungus will continue to behave as if they're drug-induced and have their bodies intact. They'll continue to sing loudly to attract females and even mimic the behavior of the females by flicking their wings. Damn, that's one thing, man. It's cool to get really high on fungus, man, but if you start flicking your wings like a girl, you got high, horny, super sex, periodical cicadas. Kritsky said. When the infected male cicadas flick their wings, that sometimes causes healthy male cicadas to get tricked into thinking they are females, Kritsky noted. And if they have contact with the infected females, the healthy ones too can get the fungus and pass it on to other cicadas. The adult cicada begins to shed. Man, you know what? Look. Do we need any more, man? The fungus then floods Look, there's an NPR report if y'all really care. The fungus first causes the cicadas' rear ends to fall off, including their genitals. God damn it, I knew I didn't. I knew I didn't want to continue that. Hey, we're going to pull out of that. There's some more news I probably want to get to. Let me dip, and let me dip, and let me slip. All right, hold up. I got more news. It still follows under the my news, not your news category. Yeah, let me get to it. All right, back to Joe Biden. Just do it, man. Fuck those dudes and fuck the people that are trying to infiltrate back into society. Whoa. South Carolina bus hijacked was thwarted by students. Army trainee suspect tried to escape jail custody and police. Kindergartners' questions helped them get off hijacked school bus. Driver said, enough already. Really? God dang it. I got to read that story now. With my daughter, Cicadina. You got a daughter named Cicadina? I got a daughter named Cicadina. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my gosh, they're not going to let me do it? I can't read the Washington Post. Do. That's okay. Look, I bet you can get the gist of it though without having to read. They're not going to release the names of the children anyways. They might release the name of the dumbass, but we can just call him dumbass for the purposes of continuing our dialogue, right? Okay, so there it is. Right here, folks. Look, read it. Kindergartners' questions helped them get off hijacked school bus, driver said. Enough already. Yo, have you ever ridden on a school bus with a bunch of kindergartners? Then you would know that this man hadn't. That's simple. That's simple, man. How come you don't have a girlfriend? Why are you not married? Do you have a nice car? Like, quit asking me. Okay, here. That's all I'm saying. Anybody. Okay, let's see. Let's bang out what we can. World news. Princess Diana regretted her interview with Martin Bashir. Former secretary once claimed it to be a huge mistake. Yeah. Man, they're really... Whoa, Boko Haram leader. Oh, I thought it was Boko Haram. Whoa, Nigerian army investigating reports that Boko Haram leader died blowing himself up to avoid capture. Whoa, bullet train driver leaves cockpit for toilet with vehicle running at 150 kilometers per hour. Here's the thing. You can tell me that it's newsworthy. You can tell me that you probably shouldn't leave for the toilet, but I'm going to tell you that I can't judge a man as long as I don't know how fast a kilometer is. Shit, man. Oh, there we go. All right, now it shows me 90 miles an hour. Fuck that, dude. Thanks, CNN. Whoa! Man has wrong leg amputated in tragic hospital mix-up. Oh, god damn. He wasn't even a patient. He just fell asleep in the waiting room. Portland news. I don't give up. Catalytic converter thefts continue in the Portland area. Brazen ones. Remember when it was only California people that were brazen? Now it's Portland people. The Portland brazen. I miss the California brazens. Miserable rain in Portland close. Yet too far away. I don't even know what that means. Commit to something, Portland. Look, that's Portland. They're just talking about it might rain. Like the rain clouds are just like everybody else in Portland. I don't know. Been working on that for how many years? Okay. Don't care. Don't care about the gold prices. Don't care about Apple. Oh shit! Look what time it is. Yo, I love you guys. Yo, Vic, there you are. Are you still here, Vic? You missed it yesterday. I told the story about when that guy, when I tried to fight that guy at the movie theater, right before we went and saw Fight Club. I was like, where's Vic when you need him? Where's Vic when you need him? Fucking Vic. Okay, so I don't know, go download some episodes or something. If you are listening to this in a podcast device, I really appreciate you guys. I know that I've been unreliable lately, and I saw the numbers take a hit. I'm sorry. I hope you've been able to find the little short shows on Facebook, or maybe clips on Instagram, or maybe even clips on TikTok. Don't tell anybody I'm on TikTok, except unless you're going to tell everybody. Okay, look, it's Friday, so that means you're going into the weekend. Hey, do it dope. It'd be better if the sun came out instead of this crummy ass. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys aren't looking at what I'm looking at. I wouldn't do that to you. Okay, 5,000 G's. Thank you all for being my friends. And look, go to Essential Elements if you need herbs locally, and if you need herbs delivered, contact Earth Herbs and they'll ship. Don't forget about the Kudoki. Okodokin.
Shining like a diamond. Call me Rocky, Muhammad Ali. On your box of Wheaties, Earth Cutter, Air Magazine. Second place, Mike. What you think? You's a buster. What you think? More Memphis. No thing. More Memphis. No three things. Winning, and more winning. A station first. I'm better. You're worse.